Hi, welcome to the Sneed Cell podcast. We have a little bit of a different episode today. We have a bonus episode. We're on a European vacation. Uh, our co-host Paige Grugsail, because of the scheduling conflicts, because of European time zones, she wasn't able to appear. So we have two very special guests. All right, we have Sam. Do you want to introduce yourself, Samantha?
Um, well, I'm Sam from Sweden, So, um, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really know what to say.
yeah. No, that's cool. And then we have
Oh,
Charlotte. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Charlotte?
Mm-mm. No,
No.
no. I'm drinking alcohol.
Okay. What are you having?
White Claw,
A White Claw. Where'd you get the what? What type of White Claw do you have?
watermelon.
Yeah. No, White Claws are good. I like
No, they're shit, but uh, I'm worried about my calorie intake.
I've only
And
I've
ever
never
had
had a White Claw.
they have 60% of the calories of my usual drink, so it's
I've only had I don't remember what flavor, but it was awful.
yeah, it tastes like shit. It just
It's
tastes
like
like
purple or
water.
something. It
yeah.
was
I've
it
I've
was
had
really
like
bad.
cranberry or like black raspberry White Claw. They, I mean, they're
Right?
good, but they taste just like artificial.
Oh, I think black raspberry might have been what I had.
Yeah. Like alcoholic seltzers becoming the new type of thing. And it's like just fucking drink beer, that's what beer is.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, beer is not alcoholic seltzer. It has calories and like a different flavor profile, but you
It's
know
with
what I
calories
mean.
as well.
And is
You know
it
what I mean. It
wait,
has like the same alcoholic content.
seltzer is carbonated, right?
Seltzer is just like carbonated water with
Okay.
alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they call it that in America,
Mm.
I think.
Yeah.
But beer's not carbonated, right?
Kind of, but not
Yeah,
artificially.
beer is like kind of carbonated. Do you drink beer, Anna?
I I think I've maybe only had a beer in my life. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, that's kind of
Wow.
expected. I think I might be the only person who drinks beer on this
Um,
episode.
I mainly drink
well, I mean,
vodka.
White Claw is just really watered down vodka. So if you like vodka, you have no reason to drink it.
What were you gonna say, Sam?
I was gonna say, I mean, I drink beer. I just, well, I don't drink it too often, but like, I drink beer. Yeah.
I've never seen you drunk. Were you drunk in
No, I don't
Vienna?
drink that often.
That's because she's
A little
from
bit.
Sweden. She has like a Protestant mindset.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't drink much in Vienna, despite being in Vienna.
Well,
Having
when I
been-
went out a couple of times, yeah. I didn't.
Nobody other than me seemed very interested in being out. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, mm,
Yeah, I used to be like I can drink a lot, but usually I feel like I get really, really bad hangovers after I drink a lot. The other day though, I had like 6 pints of Coors and like half a Jack Daniel's bottle. And
Wow.
like I woke up the next morning and I was like feeling like a little bit more than okay.
I like to drink a lot, but I've only ever been hung over one time,
Yeah,
and it was
you're always fucking like blackout drunk or like slurring your speech. Like what's going on? And like vodka, like who drinks vodka?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't hate.
Vodka's like a worse type of whiskey.
Well, I drink vodka and lemonade because it's easy.
Oh, vodka and lemonade. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vodka's kind of cursed. I don't like vodka.
it is gross, but all alcohol is kind of inherently gross.
Yeah,
I mean,
personally, I only find Americans gross. I think everything else
I
is
mean,
good.
maybe. Uh, actually, I should probably introduce you, Charlotte. Charlotte and I are best friends. We went to university together in Albania, right, Charlotte?
Yeah, in Tirana. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah, no,
Toronto,
exactly.
Albania.
Yeah. We've had
I-
multiple competitions to see who could drink more, but I think like
The
like you
Albanians aren't
kept
really into drinking. All the
Oh yeah, true. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
it's part of that Islamic culture.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah. No,
I mean,
yeah, I should introduce you. You're like Charlotte, the most you're like the anti-hero of like the tttt board.
don't call me that. And
No,
He's
no,
just
not
I
villain.
even
didn't post that.
anti-hero. You're just like the straight up villain.
Of like BMG maybe, which is a dead.
There
person.
was a point on the board where like you were just like the master troll and everyone would get so fucking upset at you.
It's not that deep.
I mean, I guess. But
Really isn't.
that was like the high point of the board, like 2020.
Yeah, it was 2021, but yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
it
no, it was like December 2020.
it died immediately after all that.
Yeah.
Like August 2021 got killed, and then
Yeah.
I haven't really posted very much since, to be honest.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
that's fair enough.
yeah, I mean, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really use
Um,
it much anymore, or at all. I'm too busy with work and like real
Me
life.
neither.
oh, come on,
It's
you like lurk the board every day, Sam. Come on.
no,
Yeah,
no,
true
no,
story.
no, no. Okay, no, no, no. Not LGBT. Because LGBT,
Yeah,
I
all
don't
the
know. It just
time.
fucks with my brain. Because like you
That's
lurk
like
the board, and all of a sudden you start obsessing over digit ratios. Like
no,
it's
that's like such BS though.
What is
no,
your
it's
digit
it's true.
ratio?
It's true.
What is your digit
No, it's like
ratio?
like maybe that's not true for people who have like weak mental states.
What is your digit ratio?
But,
Come on, tell me.
like anyone
I
who's
don't
been on the
know.
internet for like it's not even that offensive, right? Like you choose what threads you're able to click on. Like come on.
Yeah, but like you read through them, like you read through all the OPs in order to like find good threads, and some of them are just like they cultivate mental illness.
Okay, like some of them are retarded. Some of them are like pictures of Taylor Swift and they're like, does she pass? No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like obviously just looking at like any one thread isn't bad, but like if you do that shit every day for years, then it starts eating at your brain.
I don't know. I'm kind of built different. My mind is
Oh,
like impervious to psychic attacks.
I go on LGBT sometimes now just to find funny threads, and like take
Yeah.
screenshots of them,
Very
and that's about
occasional.
it.
I'll go there to post about how it's over. But other than that, I don't use it at all.
Yeah.
I have very little interest in
I
Every
frequent other boards
honestly,
though.
social media.
honestly, every time I open up the board, there are like 3 threads made by like different people that I'm friends with, and I have to DM them like personally. I'm like, please shut the fuck up. Stop posting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I should think you were that important to other people.
What are you talking about?
It's not that deep.
Anyway, yeah, how's it going?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
I
and
was just
also
thinking about how billions must die.
I'm kind of paranoid about posting on LGBT as well because the only pictures I have saved on my computer are like ribbon pictures. So I'm scared that people are gonna recognize my uh
Posting style, doxing or some shit.
yeah
Ribbon?
my pictures. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ribbon from League of Legends.
honestly, I probably posted more on the board
Intriguing.
than anyone else, but like because I'm not like an attention whore. Like it's
Oh.
like no one ever notices.
Oh.
Yeah, like I
Um.
just stick to calls or whatever.
I picked up on Ellis posting there a bunch without her having like a trip ever. Just like recognize her posts.
Yeah. Mm,
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, for the most part, honestly, for the most part, I feel like 4chan is like soul, and that if there's anything wrong with it, it's just like a reflection of the inner subconscious of most like LGBT people. Like,
right. Why are we talking about this board so much? Like,
it's fine.
I guess
It's
no.
I don't know. It's like
Your
core.
personality. I don't know. It's cringe. I don't know. I don't like the.
you're
I don't like the board.
cringe.
Wow.
Okay.
That's so.
That's
That's
Uh,
good, bro.
yeah. Anyway, I have
um,
I have like a list of I have like a list of questions or like conversation topics I was gonna ask you
oh,
both. I mean, and
I'm not
like,
interested.
what's that?
I'm not interested.
Okay, no, I was gonna. These are all Sam.
Okay, good.
okay,
Yeah.
good.
Question number one is Sweden. What's Sweden like? What's it like living in Sweden?
Well, um,
Okay,
it's pretty
first I'll start off with let's paint a picture of Sweden. All right,
okay.
what's the weather like right now?
Right now it's pitch black because it's midnight.
Yeah,
So I don't actually know, but it's been cloudy. Not all
Wait,
day, but basically.
yeah,
is it actually pitch black or is it just dark out?
No, it's pretty pitch black.
Like if you
yeah.
went outside and your eyes adjusted, you couldn't see anything?
Well,
I mean,
I mean,
it's midnight in like Sweden is like closer to the North Pole, so I guess there's not much light.
yeah,
I buy it. I buy it. Yeah,
it's like, I mean, I live in a town, right? So there's like streetlights and stuff, but
yeah. When does it usually start snowing in Sweden?
um, the first snow usually comes in like October, but it doesn't really stick around. Um,
Yeah.
but then like the first snow that sticks around is like December or November sometimes.
Yeah, my
Um,
image of Sweden is like it gets like decently sunny in the summers, and then like
it
in winter it's just like cold. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Basically, um, this summer we had. I don't think we went above 30 degrees, but like we had a few 25 degrees Celsius days. So it's like the summers are nice. I
Yeah.
feel because
I mean, like everywhere is just gonna get more and more fucking like hot and sweltering because of global warming. But
yeah. But I also live
yeah,
like halfway up Sweden, and Sweden's like pretty long.
yeah. What do you do?
Um, I feel like this is a pointed question,
Yeah.
or like yeah.
I mean,
I feel
I could say what you do, but I mean, I want to hear you say it.
Monday to Friday,
oh
what do you do?
Monday to Friday. Well, I sit at home and I feel bad for myself. And then,
Okay,
but it's okay. It's okay because I have a doctor's note saying that it's okay for me to like not work because I'm sad.
okay.
So I get welfare because I'm depressed and trans. So that's
Okay,
like
so let me get this straight. You get a stipend to pay for your living expenses
yes,
because why?
because I'm sad about being trans
But no,
and it
is it
really
like sad or is it like or is it because you're transgender?
it's both. It's like because it affects my like ability to
So
interact with people and
you
like
essentially say like, "Oh, I have gender dysphoria. Please give me money." And you get a stipend for
As-
a living.
well, no, because like there's like like an unemployment thing, but because I like have issues talking to people and like it's like a hindrance for me to get a job.
Yeah.
Uh, I get like um, it's like bad enough to the point that it hinders my day-to-day life, and that's really why uh, I'm
Yeah.
on I'm technically on sick leave, but I don't I didn't have a job
Yeah.
before, so it's not like leave from anything. But yeah, that's why.
Honestly, I feel like that's most people, but in Sweden, like you have a social system where you're able to take advantage of it. No offense.
Yeah, no. It's fine. Like I don't know. I think I'm mm, I'm taking
It's like
advantage of it.
did you see the Barbie movie?
No, not yet.
That movie was awesome.
You know when like Ken is like talking about his job and he's like, my job is literally just beach. It's like it's just beach. Yours is like that, but just like my job is literally just transgender.
Yes,
That's what I do.
kind of.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But honestly, that's kind of sold out. Like,
I
universal
mean,
basic income is kind of based in red pilled.
yeah, kind of. Um, I mean, I have like the restrictions on it. I have to send them like reports on my bank account every month, so I don't like fuck around with the money, um, and stuff like that. And I
Yeah,
also
there's
do
some
go to therapy every single week to like try to
based.
fix my life. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's something.
There was someone
Um,
I knew in the UK who got a monthly stipend, and if she didn't spend enough of it, she would get it cut. So she had to spend it on like video games and shit.
yeah, it's kind of like that. Like I'm not allowed to save any of it. So,
Yeah,
so like they check how much money I have left, and they're like,
you should PayPal it all to me.
yeah. I'm sure like when they check my account and they see that I've like PayPal'd away $200,
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll be super happy. Uh,
yeah, but no, Sweden seems kind of comfy. Like,
it is pretty comfy.
yeah, I'd like to visit there during like Christmas or whatever.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It doesn't get really cold until like January either. So.
Okay. I'm reading the list I made of like
Hmm.
topics. Like I made them yesterday. I made it like yesterday, like right before I went to bed. Okay. Number one is Sweden. Number two just says my job is literally just in quotes transgender. Okay.
Yeah.
Number three says One Piece.
Oh.
One Piece.
Um. The, yeah.
Yeah,
What do
okay.
you want to
Number
know
four
about it?
says One Piece live action.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I liked it.
Yeah, number five says in quotation marks the big snip.
Um.
Number six is
What is?
just snail pill.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
I think you know what the big snip means.
Isn't that
Well.
Everyone does, yeah.
the surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you had the
she's
surgery
getting her
yet?
wings. She's getting her wings clipped.
Getting her wings.
No, no. Okay, I'm not. Well, kind. Yeah, not really,
You're getting
because
our
the
wings.
Tell
wings
me,
are,
tell us what's going on. Okay.
okay. So I had a meeting, because I am a diagnosed transsexual, right? And I have meetings with the gender identity clinic. I had a meeting with my doctor there, a few weeks ago, and she sent me a referral for an orky.
What's
Um,
that?
so it's when they remove your testicles, Morgan. Um,
I'm sorry you were
so
laughing. It's just the way you said it.
yeah, I know, but like, yeah, so an
Honestly,
orchiectomy.
honestly, that's kind of based.
And she said the wait time was like 4 to 5 months, so probably sometime this winter. Um,
Do you think?
but it's not. I think the meme is like, a trans girl without her penis is like an angel without her wings. So
Yeah. So
technically, it's
you
not. I'm
still
not
you
clipping
still
my
got
wings.
everything. You just have lost your halo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Honestly, I've always wondered, if someone, if you have an orchid or whatever, like, can you just come
mm,
up to a person with an orchid and just like kick them in like the balls, like where their balls would be,
um,
and they'll just like sit there and
Well, it would probably hurt
do
them
you
as
think the
much
area
as
would still be sensitive? Yeah.
I feel like it would hurt just as much as like if you kicked their leg or something, right? Like,
Yeah, but that doesn't hurt at
yeah.
all.
well, I mean, it still hurts a little
Um,
bit, probably.
Yeah, it
I
would
mean,
hurt.
yeah, but yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of clipping my wings, though, she's also sending me a referral to the one of the teams that does bottom surgery in Sweden, for like an information meeting, so they can like tell me about their technique and their results and stuff. Because
Based in
yeah,
Redfield.
yeah, right. Because I don't know, I would like to have bottom surgery because I'm dysphoric, but I also like um, I'm kind of cautious because results and stuff, and
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
really
yeah. There's like
I haven't. Oh,
I'm not very well educated on the topic, but from what I've heard, like there's some people who are just like absolute butchers, and then there are some people who do it well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I used to be like more knowledgeable on it when I was like obsessed with fucking tttt, uh, and reading up on that stuff. Um, but I've never heard of like anyone going to the Swedish surgeons or like heard of like what their results are like. So I don't like just instinctively trust no-name surgeons when like there's so many named surgeons out there with like um results publicly available. So that's basically what I told my doctor as well, and that's why I'm getting the information meeting. And she also discussed different techniques like zero depth, which she recommended because she said it has great results.
Honestly, that sounds kind of based.
Kind of, I guess. I like from what I've heard on like 4chan as well. I think visually it's pretty good, but like functionally it obviously lacks a bit of
Yeah,
functionality.
but isn't your girlfriend literally just like, isn't she a woman too? So like,
Yeah, she says.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um.
like,
Well, yeah, but there is such a thing
well,
as
yeah.
strap-ons, Morgan. Well,
What are
yeah.
you talking about?
Well, anyways, she also mentioned there's like a technique where you use a part of your colon or something, but she like recommended against it because she said the results were poor, but I've read the like Reddit screen caps. I know about the smell. um so yeah, but we'll see. That was also like 4 to 5 months, so maybe
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. That actually sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's so much. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. Anyway, Charlotte, how's getting your wings clipped coming along?
I have no interest in that.
Yeah. What are you interested in? You came out. You wanted to talk about Andrew Tate.
Did I?
Yeah.
He's soul, but like that's all I gotta say. I feel a spiritual kinship with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Why is that?
I
Hon-
just
Honestly, I
on
feel
like an
like
astral level, you know. I feel like
honestly, I feel like doing what Andrew Tate does is like the male equivalent of like an OnlyFans, right? You're prostrating yourself on the internet for content, and I feel like that's not a very masculine thing to do.
perhaps I don't know.
Yeah,
He's just soul. He's got soul. Like he just exists in his own
yeah,
space. Ignore the fact that he's like a criminal, but like
yeah. Have you seen that video of him from like 2020 where he's like talking about like
truths are different.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
yeah. Honestly,
I'll
I
try
do
to find it.
like honestly, I think he sort of shot onto the stage of like the internet and like this year. Let me Google Trends Andrew Tate. You can keep talking.
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you rather bang Megan Fox with a dick or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
That was so base of him to say.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was when he was so before he became French.
You're
Yeah,
not going to
post that. Post the
date?
clip. Post the clip.
Oh, do you want me to post the clip, like include the audio of it? 2000. Okay. Okay, so
He's,
in August of
he's just digging
2022
facts.
is when he became like slightly. Oh wait, June of
It's
2022 into October 2022 is when he became like a big thing,
it's
and that makes sense
kind
because
of
like I'd never heard of him before that.
oh. It's funny to me though how he like views Megan Fox as like the symbol of femininity in like 2022. I feel like other there are other women who like maybe are more culturally relevant,
Yeah,
you know.
who would you pick?
Um, I don't know, but like Megan Fox, maybe, or like um,
I mean, you have
not
to
to be
provide an
misogynist.
alternative if you're not going to say Megan Fox.
Um,
I'd go with Megan Fox. 100 or
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan.
Megan Fox over Hulk Hogan any day.
Yeah,
oh,
honestly I
well,
would
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like the Transformers movie in like 2000. What was that? 2008 or 2007?
Was it really
I don't know thing. Yeah,
that early?
Yeah, she was like the love
yeah,
interest.
16 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
She's
right?
not.
Because
She's not that like.
That wasn't fucking 16 years ago.
It was.
was-
It's just 7, bro. What are you
It
talking
was
about?
2007. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, July 2007.
Jesus.
I loved that movie as a kid.
It ends with like the Linkin Park soundtrack. It's so good.
Oh man, maybe my Michael Bay as well. That guy is weird, and he looks like such a uh pedophile. So I mean, it's like
you know who I would say instead? I'd say Hunter Schafer.
uh, he's ugly. I mean,
Oh, um,
why would you
yeah,
name yourself Hunter? It's just
I think that was.
such a
I think that's
moist
just
name.
her
Hunter Eyes.
name.
Yeah,
It's just
for
such a
the
Megan
moist
Fox.
name.
Megan Fox was like 19 when she was in Transformers.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
I don't believe that, but
Honestly, like honestly, as the years go on, people look younger and younger. Like this
Yeah.
generation of 30-year-olds look like 20-year-olds and so on. Anyway, there's Megan
no, yeah,
Fox in
my
Transformers.
yeah, my point wasn't that she's not pretty. My point was like I don't really think she's like the same symbol she was 16 years ago.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you
why the
got it.
fuck does Hunter Schafer's Wikipedia page have her hair color and eye color listed? That's so fucking weird.
Because they need to know she's like the alien princess that she
Yeah,
is.
she's blonde haired, but that's crazy.
Have you ever thought about making your own Wikipedia page?
Wouldn't it
No,
get taken
Um,
down like instantly?
I mean, like, it depends on if like yeah, it depends. Yeah, it does have her hair color listed.
it's not that deep.
Hair color blonde, eye color blue.
It's really
yeah,
just not that deep.
What are you talking about?
It's just not that deep.
What's not that deep?
It is that deep.
It's not at all.
It
To be honest.
simultaneously is and isn't.
That's deep itself.
yeah.
Morgan tries to sound deep all the time, but just isn't
I do
working.
not.
It's just not working. It's just not working.
I
Kill
think
yourself.
Morgan is deep sometimes because I have no idea what he's saying. So, like in some conversations,
What are you talking about?
like where you're talking about Europe or whatever, and like history. Like I have
Oh,
no
Oh,
idea what
okay.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
What I'm
I
talking.
have to speak. Morgan, shut up.
Okay, go ahead.
It's hard to use he him for Morgan because uh the predominant sex hormone in Morgan's body is not that of a man.
I'm the editor of this, so I can just cut whatever. So whatever you say is just null.
I'm just gonna keep saying it, bro. I'm just gonna ruin your fucking shitty podcast. Like, you were full of estrogen. Like, you were a void. You're basically you have the fucking like you have the hormonal composition of like a groid, so it's difficult for you to.
Are you
Can you define
finished?
groid?
Yeah, I'm saying groid.
Yeah, can you define it?
Femoid.
Oh, okay.
I like to say it like demoid. That sounds like more heavy hitting.
That sounds more
It
incel. I'm not an
does.
incel. I'm not an incel. I just don't like women.
Oh,
Yeah.
women can be incels.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your gender identity, Charlotte?
Top G.
A top top G is not a top G is not a gender.
It is. If you'd understand if you.
No, I don't think so.
Well, not everyone can be intelligent like me, I suppose.
I guess. Yeah.
I was expecting this podcast to be a bit more interesting. There's not
That's
much.
because you're not
things
fucking
to-
talking.
I'm talking right. You keep
I
speaking over me every time I attempt to speak. Like I'll say something, you'd be like like. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
I was gonna say I'm a little bit upset that you like in your questions that you'd written out to ask me, you had like 2 questions about One Piece, but you didn't like mention my obsession and kinship with
That's
Riven.
Riven.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know about Riven. Nobody wants to know about Riven. I want to know about One
Okay.
Piece.
Like League of Legends is like
How about Gear 5?
Wait,
I don't even want to think about League of Legends.
what about League of Legends Riven?
Oh, I'm obsessed.
She's named
Um,
after Riven from League of Legends.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Do you only
Yeah.
play Riven in League of
I
Legends?
don't only play Riven, but I like very heavily main Riven. Like
I
I
respect that.
yeah. Do you play League of Legends?
I
So you
near
like have an idea?
exclusively play Cho'Gath.
Oh, that's pretty based. I have like 1.1 million master points on Riven. And the second one is Aurelia at like 300,000. So that's like an idea. And the one after that is like Ari at 100,000 or so. So like that gives you an idea of how much I play Riven compared to other
Let me,
stuff.
let me pull up mine and see like what mine are. Because I don't know
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
You
Um,
know the feeling when you're in math class and in like 10th grade
What's
and
10th grade? What age is that?
it's 2 years before you graduate
So
and
like
your teacher
16?
yeah exactly, and your teacher hands you like a sheet of like math work to do, like algebra. That's how I feel
Mhm.
when I see any screenshot from League of Legends.
um, yeah, I don't know. I've been playing it for since like 2013, so um,
That's crazy. I thought we were
that is kind of
asking,
crazy.
but
And
I mean that
honestly,
is crazy.
I'm at leagueoflegends.com/en-us/champions, and all of
Mm.
these champions look like they could have been AI generated.
You cannot.
Like, where's the soul?
Okay.
The soul is there.
There's got to be some that have soul, but I will agree that some of them could have just been AI generated. Like
Riven has soul.
if you like try and generate like a generic fantasy awesome hero knight guy, that's Garen. Like that's just
Yeah.
he's just
Okay,
AI
there's this guy
generated.
named Nocturne.
Yeah,
Nocturne is kind of cool looking.
Nocturne is one of the
Shen.
like original champions.
Shen is like a
What do you
ninja or
what do you
whatever.
think of the fall of the Republic of Artsakh and Nagorno-Karabakh?
I think we're talking about Riven from League of Legends right now.
I'm interested in Morgan's opinion on this.
On what?
The Armenians surrendered in Azerbaijan.
Um, I don't really have an opinion on the Armenians. Like, the only Armenians that I can think of are like
They're a soulful nation, though. I mean, they don't bow to Western imperialism.
All I can think of is like Anita Sarkeesian, and like Kim Kardashian. So that isn't really like a great pedigree to have.
But imagine like 3 million Kim Kardashians. That's basically Azerbaijan or Armenia rather.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like it is cursed that you're talking about like 120,000 people are being about to be genocided by the Armenian army, basically.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's cursed. I don't know. As an Albanian, I feel bad about that.
Yeah.
I don't think our brothers and sisters in Azerbaijan should be doing that to
Who
the
does
Armenians.
League of Legends? Is it Blizzard?
It's
No,
right.
it's
No.
Riot Games.
I feel like
They also make Valorant.
I feel like World of
Valorant shit, and
Warcraft,
so is
like,
League. So.
yeah. I don't know. The art style kind of like gives me a headache.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fair.
some cursed about
I
it.
guess.
It's ugly. And the story, they just like
Just like
change the story
it's just
constantly.
like there's no like definition. Like all the characters look like each other. They look like they could be AI generated. And listen, I
Do
don't
you mean
want
like?
to offend any League of Legends players.
Yeah, you
Mm,
don't want to
Don't worry, there's like
alienate
10
our
people that listen to this
demographic.
podcast.
do you mean like in the game or just like the artwork?
The artwork. And also in the
Okay.
game it looks like a game that came out in 2005, so
Well, I came out in 2009, so
yeah.
yeah.
One of my friends like plays CS:GO, and she also plays League of Legends.
Mhm.
And I never bother her when she's playing CS:GO because I don't want to interrupt her match. But when she's playing League of Legends, I'll just spam her with like the stupidest fucking shit.
Oh,
Valid.
yeah.
I should install like a Discord plugin that like bans anyone who plays League of Legends.
Someone
Oh,
had that on the
Okay.
server. I've seen it before.
What's that?
I've seen people do that before. It's kind
Yeah,
of funny.
that's based.
Yeah, it's keenness.
no.
Does it know if you like hide it?
No, I don't think so. Only if you
Okay.
show it. But most people do show it. Most League fans are like really
Yeah, they
fucking.
can't help themselves.
Yeah, they can't. They just have to tell everyone they play League.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm a Riven Kine, so like kind of comes with it when my profile picture is Riven and
I mean,
my
when
handle
I
and
found out
stuff
you
is
were
like
like
Noxian
Riven
Femcell.
Autist, I like Googled like Riven League of Legends.
Yeah.
And every artwork of her looks entirely different. She looks like an entirely different character in every artwork of her.
What's your favorite ribbon skin?
Oh, good question.
Alimony.
Okay.
It's like she has
It's alimony.
white hair, but it's like she has white hair, but aside from that, or no, in some she has green hair.
Oh no, they'll
Every
just change
render of her looks
anything.
entirely different.
It
They'll
depends.
just
Yeah.
change anything when it comes to skins. Like,
Yeah.
This one has black
Um,
hair.
So concept-wise, my favorite is probably Redeemed Riven. I think it's like a cool concept, but it looks ugly in game, and the splash art is kind of ugly. Like the prettiest is probably still Spirit Blossom. Both like splash art and maybe in game as well. But right now my favorite to like actually play with is Broken Covenant because I like the animations a lot and I'm used to them, but it varies a little bit depending on what skin I play with the most. So it varies depending on what you're like looking for or like what you're asking. What's your favorite Cho'Gath skin?
I always rock Gentleman Cho'Gath. It's the best
Oh,
one.
yeah. When
I
I
love
play
it.
Cho'Gath,
I love it when he says, "Oh, would you like some cheese with your wine?" It's awesome.
I I only have Nightmare Cho'Gath, so I'm Cho'Gath but black. Which is pretty cool, I think.
That is, yeah. I don't own that.
Yeah.
I only own 3 Cho'Gath skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, every screenshot of League of Legends just feels like me looking at a math homework assignment.
Well, that screenshot is like super zoomed in. And also, that is like an old ass map and UI.
Like, how would you describe the
Yeah.
gameplay of League of Legends?
It's a MOBA.
Yeah.
What's the MOBA?
It's Dota 2. And like
What is Dota 2 though?
they're both just MOBAs. I guess RTS, but you only control one guy, because that's how it started.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was a
that makes
Warcraft 3 mod
that
originally.
does make a little bit of sense.
Yeah, but that one guy, they've got
Yeah.
more to it.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should play.
Yeah.
You should play League of Legends. It'd be very funny.
Me play
It would
League
be
of
funny.
Legends?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd try it. I'm down to try anything.
You only have to like play it for 200 hours before you get it.
Yeah. Only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
just
small
like
time
I feel like
investment.
everyone else who's playing it has been playing it for years. So
Oh yeah. That's because it's addictive and not very beginner friendly.
Yeah.
Oh. You guys watch anime at all?
No.
Occasionally.
No, nothing.
I
yeah,
actually-
I've been watching Monster. It's really good.
I haven't
I was
watched
at-
it.
I don't want to. I don't want to even say anything about it because I don't want to
What are you
spoil it. But
saying,
it's just
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
I started rewatching One Piece the other day, actually.
Oh.
Me and Sam and Cam have been watching it.
Yeah.
We have like 4 episodes left of Alabasta.
That's awesome.
I've never watched it before, so
I have. And Cal has.
I watch a lot, to be honest, but it's chill. Whatever. Nobody cares, so I won't talk about it, I guess. Those are...
No, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I like One Piece. But it's basically the only like anime I've ever watched, kind of.
I was watching K-On, but I dropped it because the ending seems like it's going to be really depressing, and I don't really care that much, but I don't want to I don't want to have to like put emotion into anything. That doesn't do anything. I don't enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone I was talking to earlier in the year, I can't remember who, it was like really into fucking that really cursed, like honestly kind of fucking like pedo shit fucking Onimai show, the one where the fucking dude gets turned into a groid and fucking just like you guys don't know that one?
I've heard
No.
of it, but I haven't seen it.
I know, I watched like one episode not knowing what it was because I kind of just every season I'll like pick up like a couple of shows and just like give them a try because I'm bored. It was so bad that I didn't even finish the first episode. Like it straight away just starts off with like a bunch of like really creepy, like, oh, you get turned into a 10-year-old girl or some shit like that. It's like, no, bro, that is not the representation I want.
No. Sounds kind of weird.
Yeah. Weird shit.
What is the type of representation that you want?
Man representation, to be honest. Like I think the Troon community doesn't get good like twin con representation. Like it's all either people like Hunter Schafer who are like mega passwords, or it's like the it's man kind of people that like get made fun of. But like the average person who isn't a passer but also isn't like hideous, they kind of get forgotten about.
Yeah, the average person who's just like feminine, like twink on or whatever, like they just don't get enough representation.
Yeah, chill out, bro. Just
like
stop showing off your fetish.
what the Zoomers call like mid chits or whatever.
Stop showing off your fucking fetish.
Kill yourself.
Personally, as a mid shit,
shut up. That's not even a
think-
real word.
I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep, to be honest.
Oh my god. Yeah, what's not that deep?
Don't worry about it. Fucking.
Don't worry about no. Tell me what's not that deep.
I'm telling you, don't worry about it, bro.
I'm not worried about it, but you're gonna tell me.
You're worrying about it.
What's not
Fucking.
that deep? What's not that deep? Huh?
Anyway, I watched.
Oh my god.
Actually haven't watched much anime lately, to be honest. Other than K-On, which I dropped obviously. Fucking
How do you feel about Callan?
fine. It's kind of
There's like that trend on Twitter where
okay.
everyone who's like a Bocce the Rock fan is like a raging like who is like an incorrigible like fascist or reactionary
Yeah, I've seen
or
this.
like super racist.
Wait, it's pronounced bocce? I've never heard it
No,
out loud.
How do you
it's
say it?
Bochi.
I thought it
Bocce,
was, yeah,
whatever.
Bochi.
bochi.
Bochi. I know,
I
it's
have no
pretty.
idea what that is.
I don't
It's
know.
not that deep. It's
I don't watch
okay.
it.
It's
Can I have a
alright.
quick
It was pretty
rundown?
funny. I didn't. I wasn't obsessed with it like some people, but
Can I get
that was
red pilled
alright.
on it?
Oh, it's like uh, I don't know, like some like uh teenage girl that has your personality. Fucking gets into a band by accident, basically.
My personality?
Yeah, she's like afraid of people, and she like uh yeah, that's kind of
Oh.
her whole thing is that she's afraid of people, basically.
Oh. Okay.
And she like spurgs out if she has to talk to people or like do work. It was like that makes her freak out. She like hides in boxes when she has to work, basically.
I see.
Yeah, it's designed for a
Yeah.
certain group of people with very I don't know, hard to explain. It's okay.
Use your words.
I drank
Yeah.
alcohol. I don't have any words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
Oh,
have more words if you've been drinking alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol inspires.
I rewatched a few shows this year. I rewatched Kill the Kill, Kino, Soul. Probably one of the greatest shonen fucking animes ever.
Kill a Kill is alright, but just
Yeah,
alright.
it's a 10 out of 10.
Is it shonen?
It's nowhere near 10 out of 10.
It's a 9 out of 10 at least. But whatever, you could be wrong. Like I don't give a fuck.
Gurren Lagann is a 10 out of 10.
No, bro, just like no, it has like no coherent story.
It has an awesome, coherent story.
The whole show just drops off once bro dies.
But that part, the meaning was crazy.
Oh, believe in the true and that believes in you. But we're
You
like,
just wouldn't
okay,
get it.
okay, bro, it's not that deep. I rewatched
That show has honestly alleviated my depression slightly, like 10 times.
no, it's kind of shit. I rewatched Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. That's pretty good.
I have. Yeah.
It's Kino, to be honest. Like the story is really good, and I
That's
feel
pretty
like
good, yeah.
it's just like the
It was
perfect length.
it was written by a woman.
Yeah, great. Floyd created it. Which,
Yeah.
it does have a pretty good like it doesn't. It's not insulting. It has a good appreciation of like disabled people and fucking it has like actual like strong female characters that are watered down and etc. like that. Yeah.
I have a list of
Yeah.
like anime I should watch, and like the
And
one that's the one is like Devil Woman, which is like it's essentially like Devilman, but it's a Yuri anime.
that's crazy.
Oh.
What is
I like
this
how
called?
It's called Devil Lady. It's a
I like
1997 manga series written and illustrated by Go Nagai.
I like You're Under Arrest so much that I have a cell of the show. So
Oh yeah, You're Under Arrest is the bleh type of
Yeah.
anime, right?
yeah, I have a cell of the show of the like the production.
Yeah,
like,
it's
simultaneous
called
services.
it's called Devil Lady, and it's a Yuri anime. It's a manga too, but the manga is a little bit different.
I see.
I'll post myself in the chat.
What?
It's the
Yeah,
same girl.
everything I've seen are like honestly like all 90s anime are like good.
Like that's Kino.
Yeah.
I own that. It was cheap too. That was like 30 USD or something like that. The
Yeah,
paper
I mean,
the
there's
paper
probably
behind
one.
it. The paper behind it is like separated by plastic. It's like
Did you
super
find
dry.
did you find the frame that it's from?
No, I didn't get far enough in the show. I was bored, bro. The show.
Wait, you have a cell of a show, but you don't even know the scene it's from?
I've watched half the show, but then I just couldn't get through the rest of it.
You're a fake fan.
Fake,
No.
fake,
Real.
I'm a real fan because I own a cell.
fake.
So.
No, you're a fake fan because you bought a cell, but then didn't even finish it.
I have some kill to kill drawings, sketches. I'll post them as well. They're actually really good. I really like them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was pretty. I wasn't thinking that deep about it, bro. It's not that deep.
It's always that deep.
Like, I just thought it looked cool, so I spent money on it because I have money. Because because I have a job. Those are really cool. Those are some sketches. Those are real sketches that are used
Are
for
those
production.
yours?
Yeah, I own them. They're in that folder.
Oh, nice.
They're from Kill la Kill, which Anna doesn't like. So I mean, not that deep.
I should buy an anime cell from Legends of the Galactic Heroes.
It's probably expensive, but it's worth it to be honest. They're cool.
Yeah.
Those are really a pain in the ass to keep though. Like I have it in like a fucking a folder and it's in a fucking another fucking like piece of plastic, and then there's paper behind it to keep it fucking dry or whatever the fuck. They'll look at the soy gases out, and then it just sits there. I can't even look at it. I don't even look at it that often. You can't even touch it with your bare hands. And
Yeah,
You
each
get
of them,
like
from what I'm
framed.
looking at, they're like
you can frame them.
$300.
Frames are
This one is
expensive.
like
though.
$700. Yeah.
Yeah, the You're Under Arrest isn't like that big of a show. Like, that's actually
I mean,
wrong.
not yet.
It was pretty it was actually pretty big at its time, but it doesn't have the like lasting impact that some other shows have had, like Sailor Moon and stuff, where like they can go for thousands.
In the name of the
Easily.
moon, I'll punish you.
I never watched it. Oh, I actually watched one episode, and I did not understand it at all.
I should get a Vampire Hunter D cell.
I've never seen Sailor Moon.
I know it was like on TV when I was a kid.
It's one of
Dubbed
those
disputed, of
shows
course, but
where if you didn't watch it as a kid, don't bother. It's just its whole value is in nostalgia. There's better shows. You can watch like Rose of Versailles or fucking what's it called? There's a bunch of other like flop that like people would have similar. I know 90% anime is just shit. So
I guess, but there's a lot of anime out there, so
the 10% that good is Kino. So it's
I think that goes for anything though. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's like an anime specific issue. I think probably 90% of all TV shows that are made are also shit compared to like the good ones.
I was gonna say that.
yeah, true. Perhaps I don't know. I don't watch
Like
TV much. I just watch
90% of all
anime.
music that's made is probably shit too.
Yeah, I don't know. All I consume is anime, so I don't really think about it that deeply.
Yeah.
it's so over.
Why is that?
Soulless consumer.
Has anyone been playing the new Cyberpunk 2028 2.0 update?
No.
No, none of you
I haven't played
No.
Cyberpunk. I've been
Never
playing
played it.
at all.
Yeah.
hardcore World of Warcraft.
I watched a friend
Yeah.
play it when it came out. That was about as far as I got.
I've never like watched or seen anything about Cyberpunk.
I've heard the anime that triggered it is like kind of good.
I've heard so too.
Yeah, but like it's been almost 3 years since Cyberpunk came out, and there's still so many issues with it. Like even with the 2.0 update, like you'll just like punch someone out and like knock them out, and they'll fall on the ground, and they'll be like hovering a foot above the ground, and they'll regain consciousness and just stand up, and start walking on the ground again.
Have they even
Yeah.
released DLC for that came out?
It comes out next week, I think.
Oh, seriously? I remember them hinting at it when the game came out.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen every playthrough or like every ending of the game, and none of them inspired me though.
Have you played it?
No, I watched someone else play it. Like I said already.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Or
Honestly,
else don't speak.
the art design is really, really good, but in terms of gameplay, it's just kind of like a smorgasbord of different games that are popular, like The Witcher, like
Isn't
Borderlands,
smorgasbord
like
like a Swedish
Grand
word?
Theft Auto.
Is what Swedish?
Smorgasbord.
It's not a Swedish word.
What? Oh yeah, smorgasbord in Swedish. Yeah, yeah.
Or it's
It's
just
What
like
does
a
it mean?
pastiche.
It's actually one of the like 3 loanwords from Swedish into English, with another one being ombudsman,
Oh,
which is
ombudsman?
yeah. So like every time I hear them, I don't know if this is like all Swedes, but it's definitely me. Every time I hear Sweden like being mentioned or anything Swedish being mentioned, it's like, oh, Sweden mentioned, Sweden mentioned. Like when they show IKEA in like TV shows and stuff, it's like, oh, Sweden mentioned. Or like when they say
IKEA's
smorgasbord.
cursed though. They fucking IKEA's like destroying Romanian old growth forests for like the past like decade.
Yeah, but
Plus.
Sweden mentioned.
Yeah, true.
So.
We didn't get to try the meatballs in Vienna. I was really interested in trying that.
I mean, the IKEA meatballs aren't that good. Or like
Okay, it's not
they're like
about
fine, but they're not like
If it's not about that, it's not
amazing.
about the quality. It's about like I wanted to eat them.
I mean I guess, but it's like I don't know.
The Swedish meatballs are good.
Yeah, they are. Or like at IKEA or
Yeah.
what? I
Oh,
mean
like
they're
at IKEA.
fine. Yeah, I mean they're like fine. I feel like um it's like wanting to have like or like you want to like try like a real American burger and you like go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger. Like that's
Honestly,
kind of
that's not even like a knock or whatever.
no. Like yeah, but like that's kind of the same vibe, you know. Like real meatballs are so good that like my grandmother's meatballs are so good that you can't stop eating them, kind of. And the
Yeah.
IKEA meatballs are like whatever.
Will you make me Swedish meatballs?
I mean I guess, but like I can't. Like no one can make them like her. I don't know. She has some kind of fucking martial art as well, where she like rolls them with 2 spoons. But
Crazy.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, but I'm asking for yours.
Wait,
Um,
is a
hmm?
Swedish meatball just a meatball made by a Swedish, or is it like a specific kind of
It
meatball?
They
doesn't
came from
have
Turkey. They came from
it doesn't
Turkey
have like
originally.
tomato sauce or whatever.
Originally, they came
Yeah.
from
Oh.
Turkey, but
well,
they were imported to Sweden by the Swedish king who was in exile in Turkey. Yeah.
yeah. And
Wait, if
actually,
you're an exile from Turkey, how do you become a king?
He was already a king.
it is also Morgan. It's very common to have Swedish meatballs with like macaroni and ketchup.
It was
in
like during
Sweden.
a war. He like
Okay,
got he
So
got
That's
he got
awesome.
stuck in
you
Turkey.
can have. What do you? No, that's like that's like um
Well, I don't like
like every.
ketchup, but I love macaroni, so
It's like
And macaroni's just kind of shit, to be honest. I don't know.
macaroni is awesome.
Speaking of Turkey, what's your
it
opinion of
is. Yeah.
the Turkish nation?
I think it's an
I
okay
have no.
lunch meat.
Fair. Morgan, what's your opinion on Turkey?
Turkey seems cool.
I feel like they're like the inheritor of the Roman Empire. So
I
a lot
need
of
to
respect
play
for them.
I still need to play Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Oh yeah. Still came out in
Um,
like 2009.
when they conquered Constantinople, that was kind of like them taking up the reins of the Roman Empire, and I feel like they're not respected enough as like like the true heirs to that throne.
True.
They're really
And-
mad at Sweden right now.
Honestly, the cinematic trailer for Assassin's Creed Revelations, I
Actually.
still think about it.
To be fair,
Yeah,
Sweden is
isn't it-
Sweden is housing like hundreds of thousands of like Turkish terrorists that like fucking have like absolutely destroyed their country. So,
Was
Oh,
the Revelations trailer the
thought
one
that was
with the
Germany.
Hibiscus song?
no, there's like a million Kurds in Sweden that like have like involvement in like ethnic tension in Turkey and like trying to dissolve their borders basically.
Okay, but like one person's terrorist is another person's freedom fighter, so
Yeah, wow, you must have felt
Yeah.
so deep reading that off inspirationalquotes.com.
shut up! I'm making a point.
A lot of people say
and
that about like
isn't-
the IRA. I actually wait. This kind of ties in. I feel like it's really cringe in Ireland lately. How like it's become like woke to hate on people that say up the ra or whatever, like singing like
You were
up the ra.
Albanian.
Yeah, true. I'm Albanian, but like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Like, if you can't like say up the ra, like what is the point in even
Yeah.
existing?
No, it's gonna be so cringe when they try to make it United Ireland and it's just British. That's gonna suck so hard.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get. It's gonna be like we need an English anthem, a fucking English flag. Like I'm voting no to that shit. I'm sorry. Like I'm not getting down with that.
Oh,
Or I would vote no if I was Irish. I am Albanian after all.
and also isn't the Revelations trailer the one with the Woodkid song? And he's like on a boat sailing and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember it, so like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that was like peak in like 2012.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I agree. My dad is like a huge Assassin's Creed fan, or he used to be at least. He like used to get all the collector's editions for like all the games up to whenever they stopped making games for the PS3.
Is your dad like
3.
15? What the heck?
He's like 50, 52.
Crazy. Imagine him looking like so sissified. To be honest, like the Swedish race are just
Yeah.
not prepared for humanity. Like they're just
Yeah,
they're on
my
the way
dad
out.
my dad doesn't even know how to use a computer. Like the most recent like cultural like TV show or like product that he's like felt invested in is from like the 80s.
Oh, my dad has Discord technically, so
Really?
My-
No way.
It's over.
yeah, but it's
My dad
only
is
because
Discord.
yeah, or oh, it's only because we have like TV nights sometimes, like long distance ones to like, spend some
You're in a
time
long
together.
distance
And
No,
relationship
wait,
with your
no
own dad.
way.
Uh,
You're on
no,
Discord
really,
with your dad to watch TV together?
yeah,
Oh
That's
my
it's
god.
fucking-
Society. This is a society moment.
What happened to Skype?
because he lives like 10 hours away. So like, because okay, originally the plan was for like one of us to screen share it, but now we just kind of sync whenever we play it. So we could use any platform, but we just kind of stuck with Discord. So
That is
Right.
insane to me.
why?
Because my dad fucking barely knows how to operate a rotary telephone.
Oh, actually, like we do them like once every month or every 2 months. And every time he's like, "Oh, I just have to figure out how to join the voice channel again." So, I mean, he knows how to, but like, he kind of forgets between.
No, I think you misunderstand. My dad is around the same age, and like when I'm like at my house, he will call me down to like his office, which is in the basement or whatever, and he's like freaking out. He's like stressing out. He's like, my document is all messed up. He accidentally zoomed out of a Word document and he forgot how to zoom back in. He doesn't know how to zoom back in. I literally just like scroll and he's like, oh, thanks. Or like Control Plus.
Mm-hmm. I heard you mention this on the Sneed Cell podcast before, yeah.
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 No.
One time I went in my dad's office and he was in like some Twitch streamer's debate channel.
Oh my
Like,
god. Zoomers. Someone needs to do something about Zoomers. This is why I identify as like Generation X.
No, but my dad is 60.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
Your dad is just watching Hassan Piker.
He literally does. He's not a crazy fan of Hassan, but like he will like he'll literally have Hassan on his phone while he's like washing dishes.
Yeah.
When your dad started like bringing up Destiny talking points about like incest.
So yeah, so my dad, like, he doesn't know how to type, so he touch types, right? Like, he sees the I key and he presses the I key. So my old keyboard, it used to be like at our house, it used to be kind of old, so you could like switch around to replace the keys. So I replaced the M key with the N key, and then the X key with the Y key, and the N, yeah, I replaced the U key with the V key, and like the I key with the L key, and like I was just like, this will be like a funny prank. My dad was so fucking pissed because he was like, he was trying to enter like a password for his bank account for like 5 hours.
Like similar happened at work actually.
Yeah, and he couldn't get it. He couldn't understand what was wrong. That was that like he was just so mad about that. And
At
like
work,
every time,
someone's
yeah,
keyboard changed over to the US version automatically for some reason, and they were like trying to type like they were trying to put like fucking quotation marks in, but it's like swapped with like the at key or
yeah,
some shit like that on like the US
yeah,
keyboard, and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And like after I changed it, they're like, "Whoa, you're so intelligent." I'm like,
yeah.
"Nah, bro, it's not that
Uh,
deep." I was reading about the Hyperboreans earlier because Cam mentioned it, and I kind of want to get more. I kind of want to your opinion on like, do you think they were like just like cope, or do you think they might actually be like the ancestors of like the modern Nordic people, like the Swedes and
What's a Hyperborean?
like well the people that are above the Borea, right?
what are you talking about? The Indo-Europeans?
No, Hyperboreans, like the fucking
Hyperboreans are like not a thing.
no, they're literally just like the ancestors of the Swedes, or maybe the Sami
Uh,
people. Probably the
hyper
Sami people.
Hyperboreans were like where they thought they used to think that like the Indo-Europeans came from Hyperborea, which is not the case. They came from like the steppes in Eastern Europe. So
We all came from Africa originally, bro. What are you talking about?
true, facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it, I feel like all the most Kino cultures come from the steppes. Like the Turks, they're steppe people. I think originally.
Yeah. Steppe
Uh,
warriors.
the Celts.
The Scythians were from the steppes, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the Turks are kind of ironically the most Kino like nation of people in the world.
Yeah. Have you seen
Yeah.
that like Twitter thread, and it's like, oh, these are the nations my dad claims that are like secretly Turkish or like crypto Turkish,
Mm.
like Alexander the Great, like Germany, like France, like Alex.
France. The French aren't European in the same way that every other European nation is.
Elaborate on that.
Like France as a concept, like they have a fucking Germanic name. Their capital is a Celtic fucking city. Fucking they have Celtic origins, but like they've been colonized by like the Italians, and there's just nothing really European about them. It's hard to explain, but like
Yeah, I honestly don't know that many French people.
I
No.
think for the French are more closely related to say the Greeks than they are to like the Germans and the English.
Yeah, they
Despite
seem
being-
very like Mediterranean.
yeah, definitely. In a way
Which,
that
no
North
offense,
Italian
that's a
can't.
good thing.
Is it?
It depends. I mean, I
Are
wouldn't
you
want to be
saying it's not,
Mediterranean right now.
Sam? Are you saying it's not?
No.
Then
I'm
what are
just
you saying?
saying, if I had to choose between living in like Sweden and in a Mediterranean country, I'd pick Sweden.
Ouch. That
But that's just
stings.
because I'm Swedish. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been to Greece a lot though.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's something. Sweden seems like a little bit too like stuffy, and somewhere like the Mediterranean seems like a little bit too lively. So I think in between is like a good middle ground.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
like
I
Germany. Or what?
disagree. I think Germany is
Yeah.
cursed. Germany is Scandinavian in culture and personality.
No.
They're terrified of people, but all those Germanic nations are just not capable of like having like normal social interactions. Denmark excluded. Denmark is actually the soul of the heart of the Scandinavian world. Like they just, I want to go to, I want to go to Copenhagen really badly. Like it just seems like
Oh yeah.
like a Kino version. It's the only Scandinavian city that I actually have any interest in. Like
Yeah. Do you know the Danes were really involved in the slave trade? Hmm.
so were the Swedes. I mean, the fact that you're able to sit on welfare is a result of the oppression of minorities and uh, people of indigenous and non-European descent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Copenhagen is just Kino. Stockholm is like Copenhagen, but like you wouldn't feel safe walking at
More
night.
like Sweden Haven.
Damn real.
Yeah. Good one.
So
Crazy.
so my sister works in a hospital, and she came back from work today, and she was telling me, she was like, so I was talking to someone in the hospital, and this person was like, I'm above this. I don't need to do this. I have a master's degree. Someone else can do this. And I told her, I was like, that sounds like cope. And my sister looked at me and she's like, what? She's like, what's cope?
Oh.
And I like had to explain to her what cope means. I'm like, well, cope is when someone like
But like,
yeah,
Didn't you say
it
when
was just very
somebody's
awkward.
coping? Like that's a common word, right?
yeah,
And
I was gonna say
cope is
that's
like a
like a
common
norm.
word, but using it in that context is kind of like, I don't know.
So just say I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm ESL. I won't comment.
Do you feel like the Northern Indians are part of the Indo-European like uh cultural like sphere? Or,
It's more like they just got colonized. So,
but like no, they are like it's Indo-European languages and that.
I mean, language, yeah, but like, honestly, they're probably like such a small group of people, but they were just completely goated and like their warfare tactics.
They just push the languages
So
onto them.
yeah, so they just came into random places and they're like, oh, we're the culture now, and they
I don't
just
know.
replaced everyone, yeah, and then integrated in.
I don't know how realistic that is, considering like the large population of like India. Like it's always been like one of the most populated parts of the world. So considering that, like,
Has it been?
it would take a lot of people to like water down their like linguistic culture that much enough that like another language could take hold.
Well, I don't know. They had like fucking chariots and everything.
I mean, don't a lot of Hindu nationalists like believe that like they had like incredibly advanced warfare tactics and like technology in India before like the Brits came. Like I've seen posts online where they say like the Indians had like nuclear weapons before the Brits came.
That's like the what's his face Oppenheimer. That's what he insinuated.
Like, that's why he was like speaking like Hindu language or whatever the fuck, like
Yeah.
Sanskrit, reading like Sanskrit literature. Like, oh, I am
They were like-
become
they were like-
the death.
They're like, this is the first time someone's ever used a nuclear weapon, and he's like, yeah, in recent history. It's like, bro.
I mean, it's possible that like considering that we don't have much history.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, but it would show up in like the record of like dirt or whatever.
what is your opinion on
Yeah.
like aliens building the pyramids and shit like that? Like, I feel like it's
Aliens
possible.
building- I don't think it would be like that difficult to like build the pyramids.
Do you feel like you could if you were given, say, you were given like a basic resources?
If I had
Like-
an entire the labor of an entire country at my disposal who didn't have the internet and like had like expert stonecraft training, I would say yes.
Isn't it
And
just
like
a bunch of
200 or
sta-
300 years.
Isn't it just a bunch of stones stacked? Like, I don't understand. Is
Yeah,
so-
and I mean,
Yeah.
it's super impressive, but like, you know, not other earthly.
No.
yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's kind of based though.
Yeah.
They should build a new pyramid.
Yeah. I feel like Poland is probably one of the most keen of European countries at the moment. I feel like they could build pyramids.
They
Poland.
did build a
like-
new pyramid. It's called the Bass Pro Shop.
What is that? Oh,
Oh,
I heard what you
I
said now.
don't understand Bass Pro. I don't get what's.
It's an awesome pyramid.
It's awesome. Like the inside of the Bass Pro Shop, they have a gigantic fucking fish tank. In
I
like
don't
an
understand.
elevator
What?
that goes through the fish tank.
Oh.
Why?
You wouldn't get it because America is a frontier society. Okay.
No, Germany had that and it like blew up and like a bunch of fish died last year. Remember?
What?
What? How did
Ah,
a fish
give me a
tank
second.
blow up?
Give me a second. I'll find the news article. This was like recently, like within the past year.
No, America is like a frontier society.
This
There-
is some American shit that happened.
The Bass Pro Shop like sells firearms and knives and
like this hotel, like,
fishing
had-
rods.
the elevator in this hotel was like in the center of like a aquarium, and it like blew up and like 500
Oh,
fish. Just,
that's actually so cool. I wish I were there.
well, it blew up, fuck up. So I mean,
Yeah, like I would just be on the top floor.
Yeah. But
That'd be awesome. It'd be like a swimming pool.
1,000,000 liters. I feel like 1,000,000 liters isn't that much for like a tank that big. Because they add up pretty fast. Right? Is Morgan just like an eldritch being right now?
I can hear you guys. But did you see the Twitter thread about that one American frontiersman who ate like 300 livers of like the Creek tribe or whatever? He killed his girl.
No.
Wait, really? No. He's like
No.
he was like some American frontiersman, and some people from a rival tribe like killed his girlfriend. And he's like, you know what? We're just gonna kill you. Okay,
Oh.
yeah. His name was John Liver Eating Johnson.
What?
He's a man of the old American West.
sounds kind of like Liver King.
Wife was killed by a young Crow brave and his fellow hunters, which prompted Johnson to embark on a vendetta against the tribe. He supposedly killed and scalped more than 300 Crow Indians and then devoured their livers to avenge the death of his wife.
Oh,
I feel like the Native Americans are in the right there, to be honest. Like,
it's crazy that he was named Liver Eating John, and then he
Yeah.
started eating livers.
And then the Blackfoot kidnapped him and planned to sell him to the Crow, who were his mortal enemies, and he was stripped to the waist, tied with leather thongs, and put in a teepee with one guard. And he managed to break through the straps and knock out the guard with a kick. And he took his knife and scalped him and then escaped.
Is that real?
And met up with his partner like 320 kilometers away. Yeah.
It sounds like a movie.
You wouldn't understand because you're Swedish, but Americans are built different.
Yeah, I know. I know of what's his name? John Henry. Is that the one?
Um,
is it-
what do you think of Liver King?
I don't know. That one guy who's like just roided up and he just eats livers.
He just eats raw meat on camera. It says that's why he's buff.
That's based. There's that one guy who's like 19 or 20 and he looks like fucking 40 because he's just pumped up full of roids and he can like barely breathe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
To be honest, trans people are kind of similar.
How?
Maybe.
Well, instead of being pumped, they're pumped up on different roids, practically.
I mean,
they are steroid drugs. There's not
yeah.
anabolic steroids.
There's also like trans guys, and they're on.
Yeah, but they're
It's
keno.
They're keno.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I support them. Do you not support them?
of course I do. What kind of question is this?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, the first trans person I like the first other trans person I ever knew was a trans guy when I was like a kid.
Not really. No, I never.
I've never met
I've
met a single gender non-conforming person in my entire life.
Oh, what?
We've really IRLs.
I mean, yeah, you, but like aside from that, no one else.
Yeah, fair. And I'm basically normal male.
Yeah.
You said
What
that
was
when
that?
you
What
were
was that you
IRL.
were telling me? What was that you were telling me on Monday? You were saying about the difference with your new Lena file.
Oh yeah, I don't talk about that. Actually, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hmm.
I know. Yeah, I feel a deep connection with my male identity.
Honestly,
I'm
me
like-
too.
You can cope all you want, Morgan, but
Kill yourself.
I only feel comfortable using she/her pronouns with you.
I'm gonna kick you.
I don't really. I just don't respect your.
You know me in real life. Shut up.
And yeah, that's how I think of you. You're allowed to get angry at me for that. Like that's okay, but I'm just saying what I believe. If you disagree with my lived experience, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, Morgan, okay. This is gonna be this is a
Hold your
little bit
tongue.
like okay.
Yeah, watch your tongue. You can say what you want, but like be careful.
Okay. This is a little bit over the line. But I was talking to my girlfriend about you because I said you look like LS, a famous League of Legends personality, but like more effeminate, which
Looks
kind of says a lot.
Oh, she looks really fucking faggy IRL. It's crazy. Like it has like the big doe eyes, like the prey eyes.
Yeah, and then we like looked at your Twitter, and she said you just kind of needed to get picked down by someone with a strap, and then like all your issues would be fixed.
See,
So,
this is why I dislike. This is why I'm misogynistic.
Same, honestly. Like you just had to recognize that, like there's a hierarchy that begins with with Troons on top, and then probably Troon men, and then probably like cis men, and then groid like femgroids are just like on the bottom.
Should we draw this up into a chart, like a Nuremberg laws tier chart, with the Gothic script and everything?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
You can make it the icon for your episode.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I disagree. Also, but yeah, so have you tried that? Just
What are we
to
talking
make
about?
sure.
Yeah. I'm reading the
Oh.
Wikipedia page for Hugh Glass, who was that like Frontiers guy that The Revenant was based on. He sewed like a bear mauled him, and then he killed the bear, and he sewed the bear's hide onto his back that was mauled to prevent it from like festering and getting maggots or whatever.
Oh,
That's so based.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I could do that, I think, maybe.
Yeah. You could sew
Yeah.
a bear hide onto your back.
Maybe. I've never tried, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's space. We need to go back. We need to return.
Return to what?
Return. It's right
You need to
there.
return to like the frontier lifestyle.
Oh,
Someone on Twitter posted a picture of their cat, and it's like the most like dead inside cat I've ever seen in my life.
okay.
Here, one sec. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Cat's corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it really looks like hollow inside.
You should make that the episode image instead. You know what I've been, because I'm a long-time fan, long-time listener,
Yeah, a friend of the show.
friend of the show, yeah. A little bit sad Paige isn't here, so I can also question the sleeping habits of like just the jacket on the floor, but it's whatever.
Yeah, Paige will be back sooner or later. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I really think you need? I think you need like an opening jingle because it feels a little bit empty every time like a new episode starts, and it's just like
You need like a prayer. Have you ever it needs to be like this mass at the start, like
mm,
our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That's the kind of shit you need to start with, Morgan.
I don't know that it is.
I don't want to get fucking copyright strike though.
How
You
would you
should
get
like just
copyright strike
make
for
the jingle.
for being look, in the modern day, being a Catholic is like being a like minority in 1940s Germany.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, it is. Fucking, you know what? Ukraine is the protagonist, and we need to put all of our we need to give them as much as possible. We need to give them everything we have.
Okay.
Yeah, well, how much was like Zelensky like asking for from the US government? Wasn't it like $50 billion or something?
He wants like everything. I don't know.
It's been like 175 billion or
Trillion at
something.
least. He was in the trillions. He wants everything.
No,
He
surely
wants
not.
he wants America to starve.
Because I saw that like Twitter screenshot of some like right winger pointing out that the Biden social media team couldn't even spell like Zelensky's wife's last name properly or something like that. Because
It's just Zelensky, isn't it? But like
no,
in a
but like they
fucking
have it's like Zelenska with an A at the end. But I
Yeah.
think that's just like the naming convention in like Eastern Europe for like
he's in like the Slavic world, yeah.
yeah. I wouldn't know because I don't speak Ukrainian, but
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like Volodymyr or something like that.
Ukraine is the origin of the East Slavic atmosphere. Like the Kievan Rus, Kiev, is a fucking Ukrainian city. So in a sense, the
Yeah.
Kievan Rus was actually a predecessor state to Ukraine, not Russia. So in a sense, Russia is actually part of Ukraine, or it should be.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
Yeah, honestly, the only reason Ukraine is kicking and screaming when Russia's trying to bring it back into the fold is that it's been psyoped by the West.
Yeah.
Yeah, true facts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, it's true. That's facts.
Yeah, I believe you. I just didn't know.
Yeah, no, Ukraine for a long time was pro-Russian, and then Ukraine was pro-Russian, and then the West just backed and just spent a shit ton of money and on backing every pro-Western regime it could find. That was the whole thing in 2014. The CIA toppled the pro-Russian government to install the pro-Western government.
what's your
'Cause, you
opinion
know.
on Sweden joining NATO, Sam?
It's kind of sad, I think. Even if it's symbolic, it is a loss of a neutrality that Sweden has had for the past 200 years, which is a little bit sad. But at the
Yeah.
same time, if there's war in Europe and we are literally one country away from Russia, Finland will protect us, but because
You really that afraid that Russia is gonna come?
I've heard people housewives in Sweden are fucking terrified of Russia and Russian
yeah,
submarines. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
good
yeah,
stuff.
but no, because we have Russian submarines in our waters every couple of years. There's a new Russian submarine in Swedish waters, and we have a lot of history with Russia. Even even my town, I think, has been burned to the ground by Russian invaders.
Personally,
So,
what I think
Based.
most
Based.
most Russian most Swedish women would probably welcome a true masculine race such as the Swede or as the Russians taking back their land. I feel like I would be Finnish if I could choose my ethnicity. Maybe
Yeah.
Hungarian.
yeah,
Well,
I-
newsflash,
I-
you can.
I was I back in 1920, I cried for the loss of land that Hungary had to endure, losing their
Yeah.
ethnic, their core territory practically, like 60% of their country and 40% of the population or something shit like that was literally carved away by invading countries, and nobody felt bad. And they've still not recovered. They've still not recovered Transylvania or the Carpathian territories. So
Oh, I know nothing about that.
Facts.
But I was gonna say I'm not
yeah.
personally I'm not really that scared of Russia because to get to us they have to get through Finland and the Finns are insane.
Yeah, they've
Or at least they
when I was in
were.
Finland, every building in Finland, every over a certain size, has a nuclear bunker in the floor and shit like that. It's actually insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, we have nuclear bunkers here too.
Yeah, it's not a thing here.
Oh.
At all.
That's because Albania will be fine in case of a nuclear war.
Yeah,
It might
Yeah.
get some radiation, but knowing that it's not a strategic target because it's neutral.
Yeah, I also feel like Sweden has okay. This might be just Swedocentric, but I feel like even if Sweden wasn't part of NATO and we got attacked, there would I feel like Sweden has goodwill with other countries, and that other countries would still defend us. If you get what
Nah,
I mean.
I think they'd get bombed the shit out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so because they have nuclear power plants and they're very resource rich. So
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And they have like phone neutrality. I think they get pummeled.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's my
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not like too politically mm, you know, I'm not too into that whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, I get your
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. So good to know that if someone was it, you know would basically get pillaged. And
Honestly, I'm not that afraid of Russia.
You
you're
shouldn't be.
American, or like
This is not.
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter. It's not gonna. It's
yeah.
like it's just not like it's fucked up what's happening to Ukraine, but it's not gonna go. It's not gonna become a world war, and anyone that thinks it is like
Yeah.
like. I really hate people that fall for this like history repeats itself meme. Like
Yeah.
it's not that deep. Like history does not repeat itself.
Yeah.
Timmy,
If the Russians invaded, I would be Putin's top guy. He would make me king. He would make me king
Oh,
of the protectorate of Arizona.
I would just
yeah.
drive them out if they attempted to come into my nation. To be honest. Like single-handedly, I feel like I could end a war.
Okay.
Okay.
Like one punch, literally one punch, and I could fucking just obliterate of like 100,000 quote unquote soldiers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's say okay. Morgan does
Why
that the
not?
whole time. Morgan has like no personality. He'll just like no, we're okay.
You have no personality.
I'll start a whole conversation with Morgan, and I'll just get hit with the oh yeah, true, that's true. Like,
That's because half the shit you say is like they're fucking retarded. So how am I even supposed to respond to
Yeah.
it?
A lot of it is just kind of inane ramblings.
that's good though. That's what you enjoy. That's what the people want.
No.
I mean, like, Morgan could not survive without me. Morgan, like, is obsessed with me. Literally messaged me at 3 a.m. begging me to come on here after I said I
Oh
wasn't
my
interested.
god.
And then, like, pings me over and over again.
Get over
Fucking-
yourself.
Come on, admit it. Without me, your life would be less. I add value to your life.
Okay.
I disagree.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm not gonna give you what you fucking want.
Yeah, fair. Remember, it's been 10 years since the Dorito flavored Mountain Dew.
There was Dorito flavored Mountain Dew.
It was like trialed in like universities in America, apparently, something like that. It was like
Back
natural cheese flavor.
back when like Doritos and Mountain Dew was like a thing, like Doritos Pope or whatever, and that was like the whole thing, like MLG gaming.
I know, right?
My friends and I in high school over the summer, we tried to make uh a Doritos and Mountain Dew like slushy in a blender. And we literally just blended fucking Doritos with Mountain Dew, and it was bad. It was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
it was literally just like a bland corn flavored paste at the bottom, and then everything else is just like slightly cheesy Mountain Dew.
Didn't
That's
didn't
awful.
Bookie do that? The fat guy on YouTube.
Boogie, I don't know if he
think
did. It
yeah.
was just because like that was what everyone was doing at the time.
I think he did. He used to be like that guy's a schizo.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me get this video up.
yeah.
Yeah, 8 years ago. That's crazy. How are Americans that obese? That's what I don't understand. Like, how can you like actually see someone that large and like not just like have your jaw drop?
I don't fucking know.
You live in America.
Americans have freedom, and also that gives them the freedom to do whatever fucking retarded shit they want. Okay, please
Didn't
don't
this guy
mock my
shit
culture.
himself? Didn't he shit
Everyone-
himself
Yeah,
at con or
he,
something?
he probably shit himself in Walmart or something.
Everyone in the West has the freedom to like be that fat.
No, because they have
No?
like regulations on like the size of soda you can get.
Yeah, and,
Oh,
like
I
sugar
guess.
taxes and shit.
But yeah,
I guess, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The sugar taxes in Norway are like pretty bad.
Here it's only like
oh yeah,
cents, but, like,
Doritos flavored Mountain
that's
Dew,
okay.
Doritos, Doritos. How to make your own? Yeah, I know. I did this. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Please.
was like in a university or something like that in America. Kent State University, apparently. Where the fuck that is.
What happened in Kent State?
They handed out like cheesy Dorito flavored Mountain Dew as like a what's the word for that? Where
I'd
it's
buy
like
that.
testing.
I would
No,
give
it
it a
was
try.
Like a product sample.
Yeah.
yeah, like a testing like the demographic though. Like
Yeah, where's the
what's it called?
proofs?
I literally sent you the fucking picture of it.
And it never released.
I think
That's
it did
sad.
actually like years later as like a limited time thing or something like that.
Dude, that's not real. That can't be real.
Well, it was talked about a ton back when it happened. It's only,
No,
it's,
that can't be real. Who's buying
No.
cheese? Who's buying cheese flavored fucking Mountain Dew?
PepsiCo confirmed that it was a thing they tested on college campuses.
Oh,
Like,
whatever.
Like unironically, they confirmed it.
Sounds disgusting.
Look, apparently it was in Ohio only or something like that.
Oh shit.
That makes sense.
I missed
Yeah,
out on it. It's so over.
You're like 4 years old and this shit happened in 2014.
I was 12 or something.
You're like
Oh,
heck.
How old are you? Why are you making fun of my age?
27.
Oh, okay. That's still only 6 years older.
Yeah, true.
She's not 27. She's 22.
No, I'm not. I'm literally not. I'm 23.
Okay.
Wait, you both lie about your age?
Who? Me? I don't lie
Morgan
about my
lies
age.
constantly. Morgan's 23 as well, but consistently says she's 24.
All right. Anyway,
I don't have an age.
I think we'll try to wrap up the episode. Does anyone have anything to plug? Charlotte, you can go first.
Well, I'd like you to I'd like to make a heartfelt call for the freedom of the Palestinian state and the end of Zionist apartheid. Thank you.
Okay, I'll piggyback on that. Yes, I'm free Palestine.
Yeah. no problem. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Also, if any beautiful transgender women are in Albania, hit me
Alright.
up.
Yeah. Do you have
thought you
any
were,
socials you wanna plug, Charlotte?
No, I'm
No?
not interested in that. I don't go by that. I don't play that game.
Okay. Okay.
You'll find me if you feel hard enough. If you're destined
What?
to. If you're destined to find me, you will. So
Oh.
Okay. That sounds like code, but whatever. Anyway, okay. Sam.
Yeah, I mean, you could follow me on Twitter at NoxianFemcell. But I don't really post. I just kind of like my girlfriend's tweets. And you should probably follow her because she's pretty funny at Ribbon Cell, but the L in Cell is an I. So I'm gonna plug her socials because she's funnier than I am.
Okay, base. I'll post both your socials then.
Yeah, or you could like add me on League, also Noxian Femcell on US.
Wow.
That's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'll end it there. Right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for a good episode.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Annihilate the Swedish